You coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Two weeks have come and gone. It's up to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
That's me.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
On the move to his left.
Oh, that's mine. Oh, wow.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Las Vegas.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He was brought down.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Carry for Leonard Fournette. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Raiders.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Colts nothing. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and get it in with Sherman, the fullback. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1.
At what you just
Another
said.
shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Stop trying me, Zay. I got you after this.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They keep it on the ground again with a fullback Sherman.
Anthony Sherman.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Hey.
Anthony Sherman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
View codes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Yeah, I'm coach.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. The green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Burrow looking for his running back, and he's got it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He
Good
doesn't care
stop,
at
good
this point.
stop.
Thank you, thank you.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Wow, the game made me run in. Nope. Wow, the game made me run in.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
First down, Las Vegas.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Wow.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they'll try to run the option here. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision-making?
I love the decision-making, and I love the execution, because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. You know, they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run and then getting out of bounds?
And he told us, look, I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the game to slow down, but it seems like he's processing things pretty well.
He certainly is. He's slowing the game down himself with his actions.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Pick. Let's go.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? this could cost him.
Dang it.
He's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
At the Raiders,
That first down completion only netted him 3.
They still play?
Second and 7.
Oh. Wow, I got hit.
And a
I didn't even throw it.
There, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Past the 20. 10, 5, and he is not quite going to make it all the way in.
I didn't mean to throw that.
About the 1-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
for the extra point.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
So 2 on the play.
Well, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Mike 7. Mike 7. I'm scared. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Cut in.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Colts send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Wow.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And taken right on the 30.
What?
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Colts take over first.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
It's a game.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
You got 3, three down. Here we go. Watch 7. Watch 7. Mike 7. Mike 7.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to look
Give me
deep
that.
for more.
Let's go.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DJ Moore as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And no good.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Beautiful.
Taking
I know,
about
right?
7 yards deep. And he'll be
But
stopped
now
right
I don't know what to
where
do
he
if I should
would
play
have
for
been had he
prevent
gone down to a knee,
or
maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Dancing to his left.
Oh my God!
Incomplete. He was
Oh my God! I threw that right to him.
But now it's 3rd down.
What we got? Check. Lucky. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
Wow, that's
a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
X was wide open, clutch up my guy.
Bro, it's just... My days been acting
Now a handoff here.
You can't be serious.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Lurked him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is,
that's his first interception?
But he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it go.
I'm not throwing it over there, bro. I didn't throw it to him, bro.
Picked off with great anticipation. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way.
The other games I played okay. This game I'm just playing.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Bro.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
What is?
And he'll be
Didn't even try to angle him, bro. I don't understand this game, bro.
Territory.
Didn't try to angle him at all.
Big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. Here's the option. And he is in.
Oh,
Touchdown,
my God.
Their mobile quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
40 extra points.
So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage. Before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got
literally me.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught.
Literally
Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to now a loose football.
I should have looked to throw.
And the Raiders pick it up. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
I hate this game, bro.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Raiders 21, Colts 13.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Darren Lee there to get him down. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
On the handoff.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted.
Oh!
Time today. William Jackson with a pick.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble.
You threw it right to him, bro.
Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
And to give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
God!
Of ending up winning this game.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
12 at the 38-yard line.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Okay.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
No!
And this will be caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Of course, you got that all the way down without no
That one
touchdown.
brought back a few nightmares because when the quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll
No,
throw it
give me
back
that.
deep over the middle.
Come on!
Incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
That's like
I'm looking
one
at
pick
this with
we
my
actually
defensive eyeglasses on
somewhere
because you
now.
remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go with Burrow. He is going to find Hill here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now they'll pitch it out here. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line.
Another carry.
25 yards to pick up there and also a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
At the 5-yard line.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
Brings up 2nd and
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and goal, option right. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Steps away.
Today's final score, Raiders 21.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for Las Vegas, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You see any problem with that? No.